So back then, remember Raza used to just work with Raza. I only worked with a lot of these fools. So the only time I ever knew about Arizona was when MC Magic came. But when I came out here, I heard a song, bro. Welcome to Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, fuck, that's fucking pedo. And my lady would be like, shut the fuck up, you're from LA. I was like, I don't give a fuck, this is heat, bump it, boom. No. Then one day, I finally got a job, bro. I got my first job when I was 35 years old. I moved out here, became a fucking civilian. I got my first job. But, bro, dog, 6 o'clock in the morning, turn the radio on, welcome to Arizona. Yeah. So I fucking found out who produced that shit, and I found it was DJ Two Swift.
Okay.
And then I was doing a movie called Righteous Ways out here with Derek Sorlizano. He came out in like Two Guns, and he came out in a couple movies with Denzel. But I did a movie with him called Righteous Ways, and I told Two Swift, hey, we need a DJ. And he was supposed to come and be the DJ on the movie. He didn't, so my manager ended up being the DJ. So one day I just forced him to get in the studio and told him how dope he was, and next thing I know, we were producing my album. So he's the only one I ever messed with from Arizona, bro.
Right.
I'm telling you, let me tell you something, bro. I'm going to tell you a story, bro, about Arizona, bro. We used to come to Phoenix, Arizona twice a year during the lowrider season. And we used to come and party with all the girls. I don't know if you know who C Hustle is. But he was the guy who used to take care of us when we came out here, and he knew all the girls from Panteras. But when we used to go on stage, bro, Fina Guerras used to be right on the front row, bro, like, motherfucker, you! Yeah. I'd be like, me? Or him? Then the motherfucker be like, you! Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. This motherfucker was here, punching himself in the face, telling me, you. And he really meant Bandit. Because the last time we came here, I think Bandit boned his chick. But Bandit got kicked off the tour, so I went on tour to fill Bandit's spot. But bro, every time we came to Phoenix, dude, it was like, do the show, get to the bus, and leave. Yeah. But motherfuckers would catch us either in the alley. We were always tossing it up, bro. Yeah. Motherfuckers would be like in the elevator, you, and fucking motherfuckers, you, they would look, that's that guy, those are those guys. I don't go fuck with him. Boom, bro. So we didn't have a lot of good experiences out here. And there was really no big enough artists out here for us to come and mess with. Yeah. But there was one cat that called me. I'm lying. There was one fat cat that called me to come to a studio out here, me and Slowpain. And we're the original producers on this track. His name was Littlefoot, or Lightfoot. And he was the Indian from Indian in the Cupboard. Remember the movie, The Indian in the Cupboard?
Yes.
Okay, well, he tried to do a rap album. Me and Slowpain went and wrote that album. Yeah. And that was the one time we came out to Arizona and fucked with a big artist. He was the Indian from the movie, The Indian in the Cabinet, or whatever it's called.
Okay.
Indian in the Cupboard. Him, and his name was Lightfoot. And I think he's from New Mexico, but his music shit was all out here. He flew us over here.
Oh, wow, that's pretty interesting.
Right here in Phoenix. And after that, I met Johnny Lazoya. He introduced me to Johnny Lazoya, who did the Lowrider Super Show out here, but it wasn't the Super Show, it was like the 2-day one. Super Events. The Super Events Lowrider Car Show, Johnny Lazoya. He did it for 20 years out here, bro. One of the biggest car shows out here. He did it, Johnny Lazoya. And then with Rocky. So the Lowrider Tour started coming and doing the Johnny Lazoya. And that's how we got affiliated with that kid, Lightfoot. So I always thought he was from here, but once I figured out, I think he was from New Mexico, his music shit was out here, and that was the only cat professionally I worked with out here.
All right. That's, hey man, that's pretty interesting. I got 2 more questions that I'm going to ask you before we wrap this up, and I'm definitely we'll have you back on the show again. Oh, yeah. But one of my questions is, I guess it kind of goes hand in hand. What do you feel about these youngsters nowadays using the N-word? That's always one of my biggest questions.
All right, check this out. I did a video on this on TikTok to break it down, bro. And this takes us all the way back to the 90s, bro. It's because, and I have a really big opinion on that. And the thing is, number one, I can't take sides for one reason.
Okay.
When the homies were getting out of prison, and we should have been teaching our gente the regulars, we were teaching them how to slang and kill and gangbang.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't teach them how to act like Chicanos and why they were acting like Chicanos. So they went out on the street and learned what the streets was themselves. And by that time, everything was integrated. Hip-hop was the biggest thing. And they wanted to look like that, be like that. And we didn't tell them not to, bro. Nobody told them not to when it started. So it was a fire so big that, you know what, we can't blame nobody but ourselves. But, there's no reason why we can't tell them today why it's wrong.
Yeah.
Let them decide. But these kids these days, bro, their opinions are their religions. And these, hey, bro, they're not like us, like the way we grow. These motherfuckers feel every day, bro. They got feelings every day, bro. They live that emotional life. And these, and I'm going to tell you like this, dude. I'm not going to lie to you. I really believe, and this is why I don't get involved, because my kids don't do it. My kids don't do it because
Same here.
They got their ass whipped growing up just for speaking to me common. My kids never said my first name, let alone the N-word. But how do I say it, bro? I think these kids really think that's who they are, bro. I think that this is who they are culturally in their brains and their minds. They feel that this is something they built. And I grew up in a world where you weren't supposed to say cuz. Hey, you don't say cuz.
No, yeah.
You don't say blood. But the homies from South Central, the homies from 38th Street, the homies from Florencia that grew up in that culture,
yes.
they all say cuz. Right. So it's, God, bro, it's like...
Well, I can understand that. See, me myself, I guess, that's my thing. I can understand, obviously, if you grow up in a predominantly Hispanic or black neighborhood, you know, and you just, that's what you're brought up around, that's who you keep with all your life. I get it.
Yeah, but my thing is, and that's why I said there's no reason why you can't tell them. If you feel that strong about it, then tell them.
Yeah.
Pull that kid to the side and tell them. Tell them, hey, dude, you know that you look like a monkey acting like that? You look like a clown, dude. Get a video of a kid sagging and nigga, come on and get it. And show them, bro, look. That's what you look like. Because that's what I do, bro. When I'll be at the mall, bro. When I got girls. They love to be at the mall, bro. But I don't fucking walk around and shop, bro. I sit there and I scope it out. And sometimes I'll see a J-Cat acting like that. And I'll find a stupid TikTok. I'll be like, hey, bro, come here. Yeah. Come here. And they respect me because you're an old man. So they have to listen to you. So, okay, I'm going to listen to the OG. And I said, look, bro, that's what you look like. Yeah. And that's all I tell them, bro, that's what you look like, dude. That's what you look like. You don't look Chicano. I'll tell you, bro, you Chicano? Yeah, nigga, I'm Mexican, nigga. I'll be like, check this out, bro. Let me show you this video. And then he'll start laughing. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. He'll start laughing. I'll be like, bro, that's what you look like. You know, I'm Italian, mijo. I call everybody mijo, bro. Yeah. Because they're all my kids, bro, and I'm always going to spread information and education. I'm not going to spread bullshit. But if I feel, and if anybody feels that strong about it, then do your part, man. Pull them kids aside and tell me, man.
Exactly.
You're looking like a jumpy bean in a goddamn trash bag with a hat on, bro. Stop. I can see your fucking shit stain, bro. You can't even wipe your ass right. You're out here acting like a clown, and I know your dad. And he was the hardest motherfucker around the yard. What is wrong with you? We don't do that. We don't do that enough. And that's why.
And that's what I tell
Hey, when I was in California, I told kids, I'll go beat your dad's ass if I catch you doing this again.
Our kids are a reflection of us. But at the same time, too,
but it's the culture, bro. And another angle, you gotta respect their culture.
Yes,
the reason why I do,
it's a new era.
The reason why I do, not only because it's a new era, But they believe that shit. They believe that that's who they are, bro.
But
It's like, what's that movie? What was that movie, bro? Where Jamie was acting like he was white from Malibu.
Oh, yeah, Malibu's Most Wanted.
I'm black. I am black.
B-Rat. And B-Rat.
I respect it for the passion, bro. If that's how strong a kid feels, that he's going to go out there and look like a clown, and he wants to be a clown college graduate, well, at least he's something, bro. Exactly. He ain't out there killing nobody. He ain't out there getting strung out on them blues, whites, I don't know, what do you call them, Percodons, or... I'm not part of that era, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
I used to cross-top in beer, bro, when I was... But this new generation, I call it the Pepsi generation, bro.
Yeah.
But you gotta respect these kids if they're doing something and they out there getting locked up. If they're staying in school. I posted a video the other day. These kids are dancing against each other. Like leprechauns, bro. Man. But they're doing something. They're doing something, bro. They're not killing each other, bro.
You're right.
And that's the part that I respect. That these kids, at least they believe in something other than destruction, other than self-harm, self-destruction, other than anger, negativity. Let them believe in something that'll keep their mind off of the bullshit till they become something. That's my opinion.
I'm gonna tell you something though. With this being said, I lost my son over a year and a half ago to violence. He was shot and killed right here down the street.
My condolences.
Okay, that's him right there. He was 21 years old for a week. All right, so, and that's my main thing right now is putting that awareness out to these kids and to let them understand that it's not a game. You want to walk around with guns. You want to be toting guns.
Yep. That's that life, bro. That's that life.
I live with it every day. It's a. But
damn,
it kind of threw me off track there. But my last encounter with him was he called me the N-word.
Damn.
Okay.
Right.
And that's how this came about right now. But that was actually the last time I ever seen my son or even spoke to him. Is he had called me the N-word, and all I wanted to do was talk to him. And of course, you know how kids are or whatever, or he might have thought I was going to make it bigger. Who knows?
Right.
And then family don't help either. They hype the shit
Well,
up.
that's the big thing, dog. Don't ever, you're right. You're right.
So,
some of my biggest followers, I don't even know, are strangers, bro.
The biggest thing out there is that all of it's, instead of living this hard life and if you're about music and you want to rap, quit living the life, at least dedicate yourself to the music and just leave it as that.
Or at least rap or sing or create the positive part of your life, bro. Because everybody has a positive part of it. We all went through the bullshit. But there was some positive things of your life. Start with that. And then create positivity and rap about that. You don't have to do the make-believe thing. See, that was the authentic thing about the first Chicano rap is we were authentic, bro. All we rapped about was being brown and being proud, bro. We never fucking dissed hoods. Maybe like on the last track of the album, maybe we would throw a couple, you know what I mean? But see, it was all about like, you know what I mean?
And that's why I had asked you that question about the N-word, is because that was the last time, and I get different opinions about it, and obviously we were brought up in a different era, and I used to just try to explain to them, like, hey, you don't have to, that's not us.
Well, Bandit, that really never went down in my neighborhood, or like I told you, my kids. But Bandit, bro, that was a problem with Bandit. He used that word a lot, bro. He used that word a lot, and that's kind of why he never really went anywhere. Because nobody could really have him around, you know what I mean? And, that's just, man, dude, man.
Yeah. But on a good note, man, this has been a great interview.
Yeah, I appreciate that,
And,
man. I know we have a lot. We could have covered a
Oh,
whole
man.
lot, but what we
We're
covered,
still going
I
to.
appreciate that, bro. Because you know what, that was a lot of the real shit that I like to
Exactly.
speak on, bro. That's like the real shit, and I know because all the shit that we talked about tonight, I didn't hear about it. I didn't read about it. Nobody educated me. I didn't learn it from YouTube. I lived it, bro. I was there when it all started. I was there when it fell apart, bro. I'm still here now. I'm the last baby OG, and what we need is to bring back just one last time, one more Brown Pride era. If you're a Chicano artist out there and you're doing your thing, instead of being the superstar, put a big super group together, bro, and just fucking paint this whole country brown again, like we used to do in the 90s, bro. Motherfuckers used to hold that flag up, dog. Motherfuckers, the most common thing, motherfuckers just started putting brown pride, get busted, come back out with brown pride. Motherfuckers putting in work just to fucking represent.
Yeah.
We need to be proud of ourselves, dude.
Of ourselves.
We need to be proud of our culture. We need to be proud of what our parents stood for. We need to be proud of all the reasons why they whooped our ass, and proud of all the reasons why we made it out of all the shit that we decided not to listen to our parents to and went through, bro.
Yeah.
We need to come back together, and let me tell you, if our people did that, that N-word would just fade, because a new word would come to birth. Ese, homie, vato, all those words, like the clothing era, the way people are dressing like cholos, if we all unidaded and got together, the way we talk would sound like that again. And that's what made us who we were in the 90s, bro. We speaked it, we preached it, we lived it, we talked like it, and people said, those motherfuckers we could respect. Put those motherfuckers on the radio. But we got too big, and that's why Chicano rap died. It was the big wigs, dude. They didn't want us to make it. But
and the last question, last but not least, you know, what do you think about Swifty Blue, and who do you think is the biggest youngster rapper right now in the game?
all right, check this out. Check this out. Swifty Blue. He's a homie, bro. He's from my Ranfla. He's from the Southeast. He's from Paramount. I'm from Pico. We're brothers. You know, everybody has that brother that fucks up, but you got his back. That's why he acts like that. He's just, that's Swifty Blue, Swifty Blue. He's a South Sider, he's from the Southeast. I never really